Alright, so it's been a couple of days since the last clip. I just decided not to hit that record button on grabbing to do tasks and turning them in, and there we go. So we're at like 42,000 now. I changed up some things. I put a buffer right here so we can get more coal, since coal will be pretty important later on. I set up the copper, mining copper over at these massive nodes over here. Yes, Leo, those are birds. You can see we have a this is over in the mines, where I set up that donation bin, so we'll be heading to the mines here shortly. So I changed up the iron production over here since the iron nodes over here finished. So now we're making springs, and we're making heat sinks, stators right there, bearings, and as well as gears are coming over from the other half. So we have everything, like at least this batch of stuff, kind of automated. Just because we have the backlog of steel cables, I'm not going to be messing with this one just yet. I really do need to kind of probably speed up the production of bearings, but we'll get backlog of bearings whenever actually heavy motors are almost done, honestly. So once the heavy motors are done, then we'll be getting the backlog of bearings going. Still have good chunks of iron going through. I need to grab Toasty. Okay, with Toasty, we're going to go into the mines. Okay, that iron ore is slowly. Okay. We can just kind of ignore a good majority of stuff here. Ah! Okay. Let's go all the way back to where we have the drills set up. And then we can go on foot now. So doing this on mouse and keyboard is a lot better, since you can get a lot more range. Sorry, Leo. Looks like an old ring, but how'd they get down here? Wonder who it belongs to. I know who it belongs to. But what we want is this. We lose, so it is a bit dark, so we lose the ability to have like a light at night, but we get something better. Sorry, Toasty. We are going to just take apart these for now. We can leave those right there. Because I'm debating on, do I want to set up mines for all the iron here or not? No? Put that there. And put that there. There we go. Okay. So let's talk to Pete. Whoever Pete is. Because I know who the ring belongs to. But from talking with Pete, we will be getting started on the. Ooh, that gear is mine. It belongs to me. I think I hit Leo a bit too many times. Watts. So he did. So Leo doesn't want to come out. Honestly. Okay, we're gonna check in here. Probably. Okay, he's not in here. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, where's Toasty since we need him to start clearing stuff out? Toasty! There you are, boy. Come here, Toasty! Haha! That's just so satisfying. Getting Toasty is a really good, like, as soon as you get Toasty, just clearing stuff out, it's just so satisfying now. Because we can just go over and just go. Oh, Pete, I need to talk to you. Hey there, Morgan. How's it going? Oh, good. I want to ask you about reopening the pier. Rebecca and Nor are needing old electronics for their research. We were hoping to start importing them. I wish I could help you there, but we haven't been able to bring any shipments for years now. Not since the old lighthouse collapsed. So it's impossible then? Maybe not. Impossible. Come on, let's take a walk. Like I said, it ain't pretty. How'd they get this bad? Well, it wasn't overnight, that's for sure. Over the years, we started to get a few cracks here and there, didn't realize how bad it was though. Then one night a few years back, a huge storm came in and the whole thing came down. Now I don't even know where to begin. I'm afraid without the lighthouse, we won't be able to take in any shipments at the pier. It just isn't safe for ships to approach the coast. But it could be repaired, right? I suppose so. I'm sure if your mother was still around, she'd come up with a way. I think I could rebuild it. Is that so? Sabrina, didn't see you there. You're going to rebuild this entire lighthouse? Now I've heard everything. Well, I thought it's been like this for so long, maybe I could help get the repairs going again. The lighthouse has been broken for years, just like everything else in this town. One day you show up and now you're going to build it all yourself? I'll believe it when I see it. Ah, what a bitch. Now Sabrina, you haven't seen what Morgan here is capable of yet. Her mother was the one who maintained this lighthouse in the first place. Well, let's hope for everyone that she can fill those shoes. What's her deal? She's been like this ever since I showed up. Sabrina is, well, she's a tough one. Kind of like this with most people, honestly. Don't put too much thought into it. She's got her own problems she's dealing with. I'll show her. I'll fix this whole thing by myself. Well, I like your spirit, but even your mother knew when to ask for help. Did Mom really work on the lighthouse? Even while she was building the rocket? She sure did. Incredible woman, your mother. Wasn't a single job she couldn't tackle. After she passed, well, no one really picked up the mantle, so to speak. Maybe it's about time someone did. Up there you can find the supply depot for dropping off material. I'm gonna have to replay that footage because I don't even think that was actually there to begin with. You can inspect the depot to see what materials we need. Materials can be delivered either by hand or using a conveyor belt. If you're able to gather all the required materials, we may be able to get this lighthouse finally repaired. What do you say, Morgan? Ready to show us what you're made of? I sure am. So 1,000 stone, 500... Okay. So we are going to... 500 steel beams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 10. I have this splitter set to overflow, so yeah. Oh, I don't think I even properly showed. So I have a bumper basically splitting the output here, since it takes 1 iron bar for both. Technically, this is doing like 45 and 15. So that's like, okay, yeah. Actually, no, this is perfectly fine as long as this is doing the this is meeting the throughput. It's actually perfectly fine. Never mind. I thought I messed something up. I have some extra gears over here. So let's throw that in there. Winches right here. So we're going to do this the smart way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then we're going to empty our inventory a bit, and then we're going to grab the 1,000 stone. Oof. Okay. Let us throw you. We need you. Toss you. Okay, that's full. Actually, we need you. Because we're going to need to power it, so we need a small wind turbine, and we need gears. Bop. And bop. Okay. And then take off. Let's just gotta make sure. I believe this keeps everything paused. Okay. So while we're waiting for that to get us another 100, another 100 stone, we are going to look for Carter, who I believe is going to be just right over in this area, since it's the afternoon. Carter? Oh, no, I was wrong. All right, Leo, do your job, boy. Where is Carter? Is he actually still in the mayor's office? No. Oh, wait, no. I'm stupid. Carter has a thing for Tia's mom. So he's in, oh, no, he's not in here. Sorry, Morgan. Or Dottie. I'm Morgan. Is he in the cafe then? Rebecca, Veronica, Jamie. I think Leo. ran off to do we go to the tavern, boy? Is that where Carter is? There's Carter. Wait, where did you find this ring? It was in the mines. No idea how I got there. Is it yours? Yes, it's my old wedding ring. Why don't you walk with me for a moment? Lost and found. Her name was Chantel. We got married right out of high school. We already knew we were meant for each other. She was such a beautiful person. You should have seen her. Could light up a whole room. When she passed, I didn't know what to do with myself anymore. Everywhere I went, I was constantly reminded of her. So I left, packed my things, and came here. I even took the position of mayor to keep myself distracted. It wasn't long before I met Dottie. Over the past few years, we've grown very close. She's so wonderful, both her and Tia are. And now I have this amazing person in front of me, but I can't seem to move on. I miss Chantel so much. One night I was so frustrated with myself, I took my old wedding ring and threw it into the well. Thought without it I might finally be able to move on. Instead, I just felt guilt, as if I tossed away her memory. I closed up the well shortly after. I was embarrassed by what I did. When my mom died, it was a long time before I could let myself be happy again. I felt as though being happy meant that I didn't love her enough, that if she meant more to me, then I should stay sad. So I did. I stayed sad for a very long time. But that's not what my mom would have wanted. I don't know your wife. I don't think that's what she would have wanted either. I don't think moving on means you've stopped loving them. I think there's always a place for them in your heart, and we owe it to them to still let more love in. You know, I've heard stories about your mother since I moved here, but I think the person I'm more impressed with is you. I think it's about time we open this well back up, don't you? Let me give you a hand. Remembering those we love. We'll take a look at the well probably on the next day. But for now, let's go grab the last 100 stone we need and let's repair the lighthouse. Oh, so I should probably explain the hat that I have and the reason why I wanted to get it. The ring was just to kind of progress the mayor's story, and the mayor's story, I think to kind of complete the game, you need to do all these mini kind of stories and quests that every character has. The only ones that don't really have something is Jamie, I think, as well as... Honestly, I think that's it. Because Angela wanted us to fix the pier or the walkway to the clock. Sabrina's going to have a quest for us shortly, I think, once we get to the fall season. Carter's thing was just, well, it was just that. It was returning his wedding ring to him. I wanted to move it over because we're going to need a lot of space for something that's going to happen soon. Could have gone and talked to Pete tonight, but I think waiting till morning is probably going to be the better option. Okay, so that the coal for the steel is has to be moved. But, oh right, okay, because the coal isn't going through, it was going to backlog. It was technically an overflow. Okay. I could have doubled up on the furnace for the iron for the steel production, but I think kind of having it how it is right now is perfectly fine. Since we don't need too many steel bars as of right now in the game. I've got all the components delivered to the supply depot. Well, looks like we've got ourselves a lighthouse to build then. Ready to start laying some bricks? I thought maybe we'd take 5 first. You cracked me up. Let's get to it. Can't even believe my eyes. It looks fantastic. This is seriously impressive. I didn't think we'd ever see the lighthouse repaired. What was it again that you were looking to import? Old and broken electronics. Wait, like garbage? Yep, we're going to recycle it. I really need to keep better tabs on what people are up to around here. Well, try to keep the pier tidy. If you block Sabrina's tavern, I don't think I'll ever hear the end of it. I will be sure to block it every chance I get. Speaking of which, the boat arrives every day at 8 a.m. and departs at 8 p.m. You'll need to build a cable crane over the gap to pick up the materials from the shipment. Actually several if you want to import more quickly. Once we've used the cranes up, we'll need to start delivering computer towers and monitors to the university so I can figure out how to recycle them. Then we can finally get started on crafting those circuit boards you need. Fixing Lighthouse, making cranes and circuit boards. Looks like someone may be able to fill your mother's shoes after all. You think so? Thanks, Pete. No, thank you. Now old Pete won't be out of work anymore. I'm so happy I could hug you. That really won't be necessary. Come here. He's such a big man. Finish the new lighthouse. Okay. Limestone Coast Lighthouse. Completed thanks to the generosity of Heathen Farms. Yes. Right there. And... no, I need the other ones. Okay. Before we start delivering the rocket parts, I will say, I want to get the circuit board situation slightly figured out. Oh. That means I need to set up the... okay. Let me grab 50 heat sinks, and let's get iron plates. Okay, cool. Everything is almost on a good backlog now. Because shortly, and when I say shortly, I mean like pretty soon. 2, 3. Actually, wait, did I? I'm gonna grab materials out of one of the random crates I have. Grab you. Well, don't need you. Okay, I need cable cranes. Going to need you. Though I would like to use loaders and unloaders, with what we have as of right now, we can't. Oh, right. So I would like to use loaders and unloaders for Getting rid of this stone thing actually will be helpful. In a bit, I have to wait till chapter 4 before we can start using the good source of energy. And chapter 4 will give us the ability to get lots and lots of power. Checking this out. Ooh, okay. 60 unloaders. And... actually, will that be enough? That'd be 6,000. Oh. So that's a little over 7. So a little over 7,000. Never mind. Just got the small okay. I will cut back whenever I have all these furnaces, and then all of, but basically everything that we need to deliver. So 1 second, guys. Alright, and I believe that's everything. Loaders, furnaces. Alright. So we're going to turn all this stuff into Benson, Dottie, and Angela. Starting with Dottie, who should be in her house still. Oh, right outside. Hey, Dottie. Then Benson and Angela will be in the same direction. Then, Friday morning, we will be starting the... we will go to the mayor's house, and we are going to buy the expansion. Because that's the most expensive thing, and... actually, because we're right over here. Yeah. Oh god! Oh god! Oh, wait. What am I doing? I wanted to show the hat. So, when you're wearing this hat, these slimes don't attack you anymore. They get close and they hug you instead. So, if you want to go back to the mines from that location, you can. And that's about it. Benton! Benny boy! Excellent. Haha. And hopefully, I believe this will get us to 50,000. Yep. And... we'll do the old washer a bit later. Alright, now let's head to the docks. I need a lot more conveyor belts, I just realized. Especially for the docks. Do I have? Yes, I do have the underpasses. Good. Okay. So, let us grab the conveyor belts. So... go and clear off the pier. What we are going to do is, this is going to also kind of teach how the cable cranes work. Yeah, I think going off to this side actually might be the best option. Let's so the cable cranes, I believe 4 is the best output. We are going to put that right there, and then we are going to put this right here. And then we're gonna put a second one. Ooh, why do you have... Okay, that's an iron node over there. That's fine. So we are going to set up a underpass right here. Because then this is going to change shortly. Okay. We have to get this all the way to... I have 30, right? Yes, I have 30. Okay. Technically, I think 4 would have been the best. I make more. Honestly, between I could have just probably just made a bunch of the 15,000 gears. I could have gotten the ring. It's the best ring in the game. Let's start with 30, and I'll make more as we need them. Okay. So we'll go right here. And then we will go here, pick up here, go over there, go here, pick up here, go over there, pick up here, oh. This is just getting it all kind of set up, and we can set the windmill to be over there. Like putting it right, I think about put there, and then put this here. Oh, right, because it's 3 instead of 1. Each one's producing 2,000. Yeah, and each one's using 2,000. Okay. So we are going to just kind of bring it all the way over here, and that there, that there. I don't like making things to be super inconvenience for others. I block off the mines though, because no one should be going in the mines. That's the only inconvenience I'm going to be for people. Okay. Oh, and because we never actually talked to Rebecca, or because we never talked to Rebecca as soon as the pier was made. Well, not talk to her, but we had to go to the university. We have to wait until morning, so that's going to be on the list of things. I think probably definitely next get 30,000 for the kitchen upgrade. Okay. And let's fix the other thing, because this should only take a moment. I have until 9 to to expand. Oh, damn it. Okay. You go there. You go there. You go there. Okay. And that, again, is all for the steel beams. And I think at this point, besides kind of getting a decent circuit board as well as a major backlog on another item, I think for the most part, we can now just kind of breeze through the summer season. Carter, I need to talk to you. Additional land. Congratulations, land north side of the silo is now yours. You can build anything you like. I'll get the barricade removed right away. Yay! I'm gonna have to clear out that entire area. But once we talk to Rebecca, we can unlock the tier 4 research. For logic chips, which are crafted by using a recycler on one of these two. Then we got the circuit boards, which use the logic chips, which is an output from this. And then copper wires, so that's going to be fun. And then we can make servos using small motors and circuit boards. Okay. So, while that is building up, let's go take a look at our new land ownership. And let's grab Toasty, because he's going to make it so much easier. And with this, I can also start getting... Oh. I can also start setting up the routes for when we get access to the whatchamacallit. I had the name and I lost it. The train station in the fall. Because having this entire area up here actually does make things a whole lot better. Even though I'm gonna try and be more compact with the automation of stuff. With at least this section now, we can... Yeah. Words are fleeting. Okay, with this area, from when we get the train going, we can start importing ores, and we can have all the ores and stuff smelted over by the train. And we can have the bars brought over using loaders and unloaders, cranes, and conveyor belts. We can bring them all over to here. And how I did it was I had 2 lines of iron, 1 line of copper, and then 1 line of coal. Coal for steel bars, as well as another material that we'll be needing later on. Iron, the 2 things of iron, because iron is going to be the material that we'll be using the most of. And copper, pretty simple. And for like loaders and unloaders, we will also be using bumpers to evenly break up the crates into 4 sections, and whenever we get to that point, I will probably do a more in-depth kind of guide, and hopefully I have like graphs and all that and cool stuff kind of set up to be like, yeah, so here's the throughput, here's by like how many of each you would need, because the ratio for like level 1 drills to like level 2 furnaces is 1.5. So like you need 1.5 drills for 1 furnace. So you can have like 3 drills for a resource, and then you can I'll have it break up into 2 different furnaces, and it would have, and you'll be able to get like the max throughput off the furnaces. I'm gonna cut back to whenever all this is done. All right, so we are done with that. All that in there. Then let's just throw this. Let's clear out our inventory quite a bit. Okay. Because we still have some time in the day left, we are going to grab this 900 gears. Now let's make it 1,000 gears. And then we're going to grab another 2,000 gears. Well, we're going to get a full inventory of gears, really. That's what we're going to be doing. So let us grab that. And that. Okay. And honestly, whenever I get the train, that's where I'm going to start trying to map out the pathing for a lot of stuff. Ooh, that actually reminds me, I should probably go over here. Because I kind of know how I'm going to be doing the pathing and stuff. It's just I need to know a reminder of... Okay, that's fine. Might have to break that one. Maybe not. $2,450. Would be nice if there was like a little check mark here to be able to like see, like you can have like on the side, how many do you have in there? Because I know what some people do is whenever they get the train going, it's what I did also. You set up an automatic gear, have it automatically make gears, and then send the gears off. So, and you could just use loaders and unloaders to just kind of have like more of it moved over. So the thing that stinks about this is that the amount of monitors will make this entire thing stop. I don't know why I ran into there. But that'll be a tomorrow crux type of thing. Ooh. When's this due? Monday. No, I'll hold off on completing those for right now. Alright. So let's kind of just end the day early. And we wake up, it should be... Yep. And now we start grabbing all of the monitors. So cut back to when we unlock tier 4. Now, for kind of my small explanation, that was the only time we will need to get the monitors and computers over to the university. So I am kind of just going to be changing the pathing for it. Because really, I think, truth be told, the better option of what I could have done was instead of just having it all go, I could just put like a buffer or a... Yeah, I could just put a buffer down and have it be collecting. Thanks for delivering those all. Yep. They actually have pretty much everything we need. I've got to hand it to Nor. Before we can use the pieces, though, we'll need a new type of machine to break the old electronic parts into base components. Come see me start research on the recycler machine now that I've been working on it. Yep. Servo. Perfect. Once the requirements are delivered, we can get started on the blueprints for you. And these are easy. I think I'll need 7 cranes? 6? Well, no, 2 goes... Okay. 2... 4, 6. Okay, yeah, no 6. Well, heavy steel beams and heavy duty motors. 50 and 200. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go deliver, and we can deliver these. Do. 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 Do, 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 do. Deposit all those. Recyclers right now. You can now feed those electronics into it, and it'll break them down to other components that we can use. You can actually feed old buildings into it too. If you have buildings you no longer need, it will break them down to their base components. Recycling the old electronics will also result in some plastic scrap that we don't need right now. You should probably work on a new blueprint, or yeah. Recyclers. Sorters are going to be the next big thing we need. So let's okay, so we're going to be making 4 recyclers as of right now. I'm doing the math in my head for some future things. Maybe 5. Well, no. Right now, let's just focus on the 2. We need, like, recyclers. 2 recyclers. What was it? 2 and 6. 4. I'm making 2 recyclers because once we get the sorters, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 2 recyclers. Craft. Craft. Okay, it looks like we are nearing the end of the iron production. Okay. Which is fine, because we're getting close to the end of... sorry, Pete. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not going to go in the mines unless I really have to. I forgot some stuff, and this is mainly just to kind of help make it a tad slightly easier, just for the collection side of things. So I'll cut back whenever I have what I need. Alright. So one of the first things we are going to do is we are going to set down a... Well, actually let's break this first. We're going to set down a buffer here. Buffer here. Going to put a recycler here. Okay. We are going to throw all these in there. And now we wait. Alright. It's a new day. I made sure to grab some loaders and unloaders. I am probably going to need some more steel cables. But honestly, I might not even need the loaders or unloaders, depending on how I path this. They're just good to have anyways. We need that. And let's also just grab this. Okay. Really? Okay. I mean, that's fine. One sec, I'm gonna just... Oh. Okay, I'm gonna slightly try to fix this. And honestly, this might be slightly better. Definitely going to have to just kind of beeline it for the, beeline it for, the fall. Because the thing that kind of always gets me is, like, I'm not really a fan of always having to change the node output, or like what nodes we're mining from. That's kind of a me thing though. It's closed on Sundays. Well, damn. Okay, I can at least try to figure out the path thing for today though. It just depends on do I want to use the loader? Ooh. Okay, that's for Benson. I'm thinking for Benson, do I want to do that now or not? I'm thinking, yeah, I probably do want to do that. Okay. I'm just going to be grabbing those. Let me grab this also. Okay. We'll do Benson's thing for today. Because his thing is easy. Right, now that I think about it, that bell has been broken since I got here. Well, should be simple enough. Better go talk to Benson. So this one is honestly pretty easy, since it's just A, B, put you right there. Do that. Wonder if I actually will have enough. I might actually have enough for this. Yeah. Okay, let's talk to Benson wherever he is. I don't know where Benson is. Okay. I'm gonna just take a wild guess and say that Benson is over by the church. Which would make sense, actually, since that's where, let's see, is he by the church? No. He's over here. Benson, USOB, where are you? Where are you, Benson? Benson, where are you? Oh, there you are. Benson! Hey, Benson, I saw the job you posted about moving the church bell. Perfect. I just finished making it the other day when it's all out. All we need to do is move it to the church. You're pretty strong, right? I guess so. Excellent. It's in a crate outside. I'll get the crowbar. What did I agree to? Benson? Yeah, was it, Mogo? This is huge. I know. It'll be a talk of the town. No, I mean, this is physically huge. Well, it's also spiritually huge. It's for the church, after all. Benson, I mean, how are we supposed to get this to the church? Don't worry, guys. I already laid out what we're doing. Oh. You can't pick it up? I most definitely cannot. I guess I should have made this close to the church, hey? That might have helped. You should be able to move it with your conveyor belts. That fancy new crane you made can probably pick it up too. Do all of your projects go this well? All of them. I love Benson's attitude. Okay, so we'll get the church bell over. I already laid out the pathing, so all we have to do is, as it goes, we just go behind it. And we'll just break the conveyor belt behind it as it goes. Having Toasty would have been a lot better. And if this pathing didn't work, we can always, whenever we get to the bell, we can always fix it like that. But picking up all of our conveyor belts is a thing we need to do. I think we have a new backlog of whatchamacallits. Gears, so can send the gears, take the gears over to what's its face? Alright. Sorry, Angela. Going to be and right there. And now we just go talk to Benson, who hopefully is still where he was at. No, he's all the way back at his train. Well, his train cart. He's at his lab. Big sad, so sad. So let's see, 16, no. 8, 16, 2432. Benson? Did I miss him? Okay, he's over by the pier. I love that the map in the book just kind of points to, hey, they're over here. It's like, thank you, book. Thank you. I got the bell in front of the church. What's the plan now? I might grab something to eat, maybe work on a new experiment. Benson? Yeah, Mogo? What's the plan for getting the church bell up to the bell tower? Oh, I'll go get help. Will you look at that? This is some fine work the two of you did. I think it's about time to hear it ring. Can I do it? Go right ahead, sweetie. Beautiful. I haven't heard the church bell ring for years. Thanks again. The two of you made a great team. Team Benmo. Whatever you say. Still can't believe we had to move this bell. Isn't the sound of the bell supposed to move you? Benson? Mogo? Please stop. Team Benmo. Bomo. Bimo. Team Bimo. Now to clean up all the conveyor belts it took to move this year. I have something that might help with that. These are at least my magnet gloves. When you wear these, you can collect fallen items from further away. Oh, that's actually helpful. Thanks, Benson. It's for the best. I got them stuck to my own belt buckle for several hours yesterday. Why were they near your belt? I'm not going to question that. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to clear out my inventory and grab all of the deposit that. Deposit you. We can roll onto this and this. Deposit you. We can move you over. Actually, yeah, I don't think I'm going to go for the, I don't think I'm gonna do the cranes and the loaders and unloaders for this. Even though they technically move things faster. I think going for the tried and true, just standard. I don't have any stone. Okay. Just try and true underpasses for movement. Okay. Even though I don't need 18, I'm just making 18 anyways, just cause. Right, over here. Collect all of these, and then collect all of these. I'm gonna throw the 40 in there. Actually, no. 41, 42, 44. 50. Okay. And going to cut back whenever we're at the tower. 4,300 out of 15,000. Ugh, you need so much. Now, once we get the sorter, then this will be a lot easier. Alright, new day, new issues, and one of the new issues we have is that we have an iron node that needs to be moved again. Yeah, we're at the stage, I think, where it's safe to say we can just start booking it to fall. Because for the most part, the automation process for... Ooh, yep. Yeah, this node is done. So that's node done. So that means the iron output or the ore output is going to be slowing down massively. So given how much we have, it might take a day or two. Okay. So let's grab this, and I'm doing the setup for this. Well, I'm thinking right there. No. Oh wait, yeah, no. So let's go have the outputs go like that, and like that. Like this, like this. And there we go. This will all make sense here very shortly. Okay, that's better. Okay, so this output will make a lot of sense here very shortly once we get the sorters made and situated. Right back. The blueprint for the sorter is ready. Yay! Now you'll be able to take conveyor belts with mixed items and separate them out again. It's especially useful for separating out the plastic scraps that come from recycling the old electronics. Yep. Honestly, the filtering splitter is going to be great next. Perfect. Once the requirements are delivered, we can get started on the blueprints. So before we do the stage 1 for the rocket parts, complete all university. Because, well, for right now, the filtering splitter also is not really useful. The sorter is just far superior in terms of, like, just filtering stuff out. And I need steel beams, so I need I need 30 steel beams since I need 2 sorters. Another thing that's also great about sorters is you can have, ooh, yeah, okay, that is definitely super slow now. Okay, let's grab that. Let's get 2 sorters. Put that back in there. Okay. Right. Okay. I need to break just the conveyor belts before I can before I start. Okay. So the first sorter is going to go right here. And we can change matches or doesn't match, and for right now we want logic chips. And I think we want logic chips to go on path. Ooh. That's actually a good question. What path do I want the logic chips to go on? I'll probably set this up. I need to make the path thing. Okay, 1 second, guys. Let's I'm gonna cut to whenever I have the paths for this actually made. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. So this is the... Alright. So, we want the logic chip to go through B. So let me throw it through A real quick, just to... Yep. Yep, okay. Then... I'm going to break this real quick. This mainly is to break up the monitors and stuff. So, like, I put that right there. And then I put that in. So now these will kind of be split up evenly. Then they get thrown into here, and then they follow the path, and I think I said before, I could set them up with loaders and unloaders, but I just don't really want to deal with the cranes going along this path. So instead, we're just going to kind of do it like this. So the plastic will go through here, and we will have a bunch of buffers up there, and then this way we have the logic chips that go right there, and I'll sleep, and then we'll finish putting up the construction for the circuit boards. Because I'm gonna need to make a bunch of buffers for the plastic sheets. And then maybe a couple for the logic boards. So iron buffers, iron plates and small motors. So let's grab 100. Small motors. 1, 2. This will make about 30. I think probably... Okay, yeah, 10's fine. Since what we want to do is... Could move. Okay. I am going to put these in here. I'm going to move this back one. Then we're going to go there. Then we're going to go there. And then you guys think that I'm going to be joking with this? I am not. Right there. Right there. Right there. Oh. Right there. Right there. Then right there. Yeah, the plastic sheets can, like, backlog, like, pretty quickly. Need a splitter. I don't remember where I put the splitters. Right there, okay. Iron plates and heat sinks, right. Iron plates and heat sinks. Okay, so we need one tier 2 assembler. Let's move this one over, and then we can move this one over. Okay, so for this we need the circuit boards. Then we go here, grab you. And let's set you to every second. So you only need... Okay, you need 2 copper wires. Okay. Then... go there. Every second, right? Yep. Okay. Oh. Okay. Now let's grab the grab some more iron plates. All right. Oh, I swear to God, is this the... Oh, okay, no, it's the iron nodes for the steel. That's fine. That's copper over there. Okay. Start with making the assembler, then making probably 10 conveyor belts. Okay. And with that set up, fix this over here. Because... Oh, we just need to set the... this first. I'm going to servos. There we go. Okay, it's not as compact as I would like, but it's compact enough. Okay, let's fix the copper node over here. All right. You're close to finishing. I just realized because I set up the servos. Okay. We don't need the servos yet. Need to get the you get the circuit boards first. Okay, so this will take like a day or two. So I'm gonna cut back to whenever we have enough circuit boards and logic chips. So, 1 second, guys. Actually, while I wait, I'm gonna just empty that out. Okay. So while we wait, might as well. 900, 1,000. Just please grab 1,000 gears and take them over to the clock. Is this? Yeah, that's the other copper node. Okay. Alright, let's see. I have the 50 circuit boards. Just need the 200 logic chips. Which we have right there. Nice. Throw that in there. Hey Mo, I found a way to integrate the filtering tech into the splitter. This new splitter can have custom filter criteria set that it only picks up certain types of items. Let's try it out. I never really saw the filtering splitter to be that useful, except for like one instance. And that one instance is like near the end of the game because it's more of a niche type of thing because it can save space a tiny bit. But I don't see it as like super useful for like massive bulk forgot to grab the efficiency. Because the recycle efficiency will tell me if we have enough. Cranes set up for like max throughput for the recyclers, so we can get the plastic scraps and the logic chips, mainly the logic chips, but the plastic scraps, we do want a bulk of that. I think the iron, yeah, this iron bank is almost done, which it's fine because we're close to. I think it'd probably be like 2 more. Two more cranes and we're max throughput here. But yeah, for right now, we just have to kind of wait on the logic chips. 18. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Since we'll be passing that, I'm gonna throw the heavy duty motors at the into the university. Just go boop. 6-3. So I need 8-7 now. 8,700 more. I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take the next couple of in-game days, just to kind of get more gears. I'm gonna break that real quick because of the satyrs need gears. Let's grab 150 heavy duty motors. Then let's grab the steel beams. How much? 400? No, 500 steel beams, so that would just be this top row. Hmm. 6 gears. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna spend the next kind of couple in-game days just stockpiling the logic chips and the circuit boards, as well as taking the gears to the clock. So yeah, I'll see you guys whenever that's all kind of situated. All right, so we have no more iron ore being produced or transported. So I just kind of wanted to point that out, since with the fall right around the corner, or not fall, but yeah, fall right around the corner, might as well set, well, I'm gonna keep it here for now, actually, as a just in case I need to just in case I need to start mining more. So I just wanted to point kind of that out with a I don't really want to go into the mines and start mining there for all the ore, even though the nodes there are a lot larger. And really, I honestly probably could. But at the same time, not really, because I know people are in the comments might be like, "Hey, no, just use the mines, because there's a lot of ore nodes there." I know there's a lot of ore nodes there. It's just for some reason I don't like the idea of doing that. I think it's just because of the slimes, because on my personal playthrough I just have so many bad interactions in there. But yeah, I'll cut back whenever I'm close to like the 15,000 for the clock. So yeah. And it seems like the copper is also done for right now. So it hasn't even been that many days since I last paused recording. But that's ooh, I need more quartz for the fall, I realized. Okay, backlog of circuit boards is going. Okay, that's fine. Alright. 4,900 to go. I hear you. Soon you will be a part of my, I'll be able to get you. I'm not going to do coal, iron. I'm going to probably do iron, coal, copper, iron, most likely. Or do iron, copper, iron. No, I'm still thinking. Probably have coal at the end. Three, 1. So close, so close. And it'll take me another couple days to get another 1,800. then that'll bring me down. Then that will bring me to... well, they'll only have like 1,300 left I'd need. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'll get another 1,800. Then whenever we get to, whenever I get that 1,800, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And now we only have 1,000 left. And because we have only 1,000 left, I think it is about time that we go straight into the fall. Since I am running extremely low on really everything. I don't have any iron ore. I have still a good chunk of iron bars to make like the last 1,000 gears, but I would rather just kind of wait instead of sleeping it off. Actually, what day is it? Is there a way to see what day we're on? Okay, so let us grab 300 circuit boards and 400 logic chips so we can get the recycler efficiency up. And definitely we'll need to. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 300, right? Yeah, 300. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 400 of you. Okay. Let me look up. Yeah, I'm still not really even sure how I'm actually doing these videos yet. I haven't even like I'm gonna put in quotation marks, quote unquote edited the first episode. That one's just gonna be a long one, just cause. But these other episodes, I don't really know how I'm going to do them. I don't know if this is going to be part of episode 2. I don't know if this is going to be part of episode 2 or if we're like on episode 3 or 4 already. Honestly, the less of those contraptions staying out in the open, the better I'll sleep at night. Though, who are we getting? As if I sleep. Yep. Recycler efficiency. Yay. Okay. So that does it for all of the university research. And as far as university research goes, we have no more. Because I've already kind of played one entire playthrough of this game. I already have the achievement that basically said, get all university research done. Where am I going? And I need to go this way. I just realized like I slightly done goofed. And the reason why I say I slightly done goofed is, yeah, I done goofed. I done goofed. I done goofed. I'm using up. Okay, one sec. Grab all you. Let's grab all you, and let's just toss all you in there. So we need those gears so badly. Yeah, we'll start with the servos. Like mass producing the servos in the in the fall. But where is Auntie? Ionka. She's in town, but I forget where in town she usually is. Is she flirting with Cliff? She probably's flirting with Cliff. Nope, nope. The fuck are you going, Leo? You see, I thought, I'm pretty sure she's flying. Okay, I don't know what Leo was doing. I finished delivering all the parts we need for this stage of the rocket. Wonderful work, my dear. Let's get to building the next section of the rocket. It's going to be late. You might want to have some coffee ready. I'll put on a pot. I think we're just about ready to lower the new section into place. It's been so long since you and Mom connected the piece before this. Was she ever nervous that it might not go well? All the time, but always went off without a hitch. Your mother was a very talented engineer. I cannot speak. It's amazing what she could do with just a pencil and a slide rule. And sometimes even a kid hanging off her arm while she worked. Alright, no sense in putting it off any longer. Hold on to your overalls. That isn't right. What happened? I'm not sure. I have an idea, though. Let me double check. Oh, I was hoping this wasn't the problem. What is it, Auntie? It looks like the new section is slightly out of spec. We're only a few centimeters off, but it's enough that it isn't seating properly. I was so sure I had everything measured out correctly. Not to worry, my dear, it's just part of the process. It wouldn't be science if there wasn't some trial and error. Can we fix it? Of course we can. But not tonight, I'm afraid. We'll need to get one of us up there to make some adjustments. You should go get some rest, my dear. I promise we'll start first thing in the morning. Alright then. Morgan? Yes, Auntie? Don't beat yourself up. We'll get there. These things just take time. But I need to be as good as my mother. I have to make her proud while she's in the afterlife. Hey, Pico. You couldn't sleep either? Burp, burp, burp. Your wheel is squeaking? Hold on a second. That should do it. Burp. I came all the way back here to work on this rocket. I told everyone I met about it. And here I messed it up already. Burp. Mom was such a great engineer, everyone keeps saying it. It's all I've heard since I showed up here. What if I can't do what she did? What if they're disappointed in me? She's living in her mother's shadow. That's the sucky part. Burp. I'll just have to show them that I'm just as capable as Mom was. Looks like we have our work cut out for us. Chapter 3. Pico mentioned that she was already in the silo. Morgan, what are you up to over there? Morning, Auntie. I just wanted to a head start on correcting the alignment issue. Well, I'll be. Now that's some dedication. Oh, hi Elise. Didn't see you over there. Elise stopped by to discuss the proposal with you. For sure, I'll just be down in a moment. How long exactly were you up there, Morgan? I couldn't sleep, so I came here instead. But I've got the problem sorted out. Take a look. Perfect fit. Now for the best parts. Well, I'll be. I haven't seen those old welders up and running in years. This is quite impressive. It is, but still, you shouldn't push yourself too hard, Morgan. It could lead to mistakes. Don't worry, I'm fine, Auntie. What was it you wanted to talk about, Elise? Yanka and I were just talking about your work here at the silo. It's quite remarkable, really. I have to say, I'm very impressed how much you've accomplished in such a short time. It's nothing, really. I've had a lot of help from Auntie. Even still, it's still very inspiring. We don't get that kind of enthusiasm around here very often. Bianca and I were looking over the plans for the rockets, and there's quite a few specialized parts I was thinking maybe we could help each other out. My observatory is on the other side of the canyon up at the peak. If we could get it reopened, I could help you research the blueprints you'll need. It's a big ask, but I was wondering if you could help me repair the telescope at the observatory. I'm surprised I'm the first person you'd come to, but I'd be more than happy to do what I can to help. Morgan, you have no idea how happy that makes me to hear. When you have a moment, come meet me in front of the observatory. We can go over what's needed for the repairs. I'll leave you to your work for now. So, I'm thinking this is where we're going to end off this episode here. I am going to do a save, which is basically just go sleep. Mainly since we haven't really done a lot for this day anyways. And I'm not sure if the cutscene would continue or not. So we'll just kind of go sleep. And in the next episode, because I know this is going to be the definitive end point, so this is either going to be, again, the end of episode 2 or episode 3. I'm thinking maybe episode 3 if all the editing works out the way I hope. In the next episode, we are going to do the train. And I think, I'm not going to say that's going to be the only thing we will be doing, but I think repairing the train, as well as getting the materials transferred from the train yard over to the farm area, the silo area. I think that's going to be the goal for next episode, and we're going to be holding off on helping Elise until we get that situated, and hopefully during the next episode I'll have a couple of things kind of set up for explanations. It might be voiceover, it might be live explanations, but we'll see. So yeah, with that, like, comment, sub, do all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.